Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are taking on the Legendary Frieza event, taking on some new missions they just recently added. So I'm doing another one where I feel like I kind of made it a little bit tougher for myself, but this is two missions at once, and it is Majin Buu Saga with storied figures, because specifically, and you would think, okay, if Buu is storied figures, it shouldn't be that hard, because the Buu team's really good. The problem is that like Buuhan, Buu tanks, like those Boos, Super Buu, those aren't in it. So it's only Fat Buu and Kid Buu. And we don't really have enough good Fat Buu and Kid Boos to make a whole team. We're pretty close, but I gotta run a couple of pretty old, not good units. So the two units, there's two like kind of instant death units I'm running here. That when we get to the last phase of Frieza, like they can get one shot. But the reason why I can get away with it is because we can do back-to-back Ghost Ushers with the Int Boos, plus I can bring my own Ghost Ushers, plus I've got, like, Whis items, right? So here I've got STR Kid Buu. I decided to just, like, try him in slot 1, like, he's type advantage here, but I'm just curious at what he's going to take, like, this early in the fight, and I didn't really care if I lost at this point. So I just kind of wanted to see what, like, and STR Kid Buu is, like, probably better than the Easy 8 Int Kid Buu, so these are the two like really nasty units that are going to get me killed that just are not good right now. So I'm trying them both out and trying to squeeze them through the fight. So I do have the STR Fat Buu. And I don't, well, okay, so Mr. Buu we don't have on global yet for ZZA, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Buu is also not on storied figures, but I could be wrong on that. But if Mr. Buu's on storied figures, that would make this easier once we finally get that world tournament, which I do believe we're getting in about a week. So finally, I think it's coming. I wish they would have dropped it a little bit sooner, but I'm really excited to try out LR Yamcha on the Dragon Ball Saga team. I'll definitely be doing a video on that guy. I also kind of want to do like a Goku Black video. And what was it? There was another new unit we got that I kind of want to do a video on, but we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. But I've been trying out Goku Black, and I think he is quite good, actually. Pretty dang good. So here we are. This is second form Frieza, so we're on, like, the third phase of Frieza already. And we do have a lot of modern units. Like, this rotation, completely fine. Like, I'm not worried about this rotation on any phase of the Legendary Frieza event. So I would say this definitely isn't as hard as the previous run I put up, where I was doing like the Namek Saga Pure Saiyan one. That one was, I was running some real bad units on that run. This run's definitely way easier because most of the team is like really good modern units. Like this Tech Boo's pretty much going to be untouchable against that last phase of Frieza. Int Boo's going to have stacked so much. This Kid Boo's pretty dang redonkulous, right? He's putting up big numbers. So yeah, we've got some big damage dealers here. And I think eventually that physical Kid Buu is going to end up on rotation. But even the STR Orb Changing Buu, I think, is solid enough to use. I do decide, I think, to float him here just for the sake of the links. And there's only one attack in the middle slot, so it actually did make sense to put him there. I do want to leave the STR Orbs for Fat Buu. I kind of dropped him wrong there. I kind of lost an orb, but whatever. We'll take it. It's fine. But yeah, I've actually been having fun with this event. But what I'm really excited for in the anniversary is the Red Zone Boss Rush, because that's like a really, really long fight. Because I want to try out just like some of these stacking units. Like I think Int Goku Black, like just the normal Dokkan Fest TUR Goku Black, I think will be really fun in Red Zone Movie Boss Rush, where he can just like stack a lot. I think actually like the Goku Black team is actually going to be a lot of fun in there. I think physical Goku Black's going to go crazy in there. I think physical Rose is going to go crazy in there. So yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. There's definitely, like, I almost feel like the Red Zone Movie Boss Rush is going to be one of my new favorite things to do. Just because I really like long content, and I like when I can, you know, because a lot of the game is, like, build up units, right? Like, a lot of the good, for a long portion of the game's history, they've put out a ton of just, like, these build up units that need time to build up. What I like about the Super Easy A's is they're kind of, like, good right away units, right? And we've been getting some of those lately, which I like. But I like that long content for just some of these build-up units to be able to kind of go crazy. So I'll definitely be looking forward to that event when the anniversary comes. I will also say I definitely need to like stream soon. I'm getting that itch. Like I got to do it. Maybe this week I'll do a stream of some kind. But I'm thinking, depending on the timing of it, I want to stream my summons for anniversary. The problem is like anniversary, like the banner drops are going to be like really ridiculous late at night for me. And during the summer, I wouldn't mind to like stay up and stream it, but my current streaming setup is literally right next to our bedroom, and my wife is going to be trying to sleep, so I can't stream at that time. So I think if I am going to stream anniversary summons, I'm going to have to be patient and like wait until the morning to do it, which I might do. If I'm impatient, then I will probably just record my summons silently and then voice them over later. We'll see. But I'll try to do some type of anniversary stream for Dokkan, I feel like. I would maybe like to stream Star Rail, maybe stream like an old Final Fantasy game or something. I don't know. It's just like there's just like not enough time to like do all the stuff I want to do, right? I've just got like so many freaking hobbies. It's crazy. But right now in this fight, like things are going fine. Like we're just stacking. Boos are doing their thing, right? They're doing a bunch of damage. The other thing I kind of started playing and dabbling in is on my Game Boy Advance player. I started playing like what is it, Pokemon Sapphire again. So that's actually been a lot of fun. Like it's like you pick up one of those old Pokemon games and it's just as addicting as it used to be. It's so fun just like playing doing a Pokemon run. So I could stream my current Pokemon Sapphire run, right? Like something else I could stream if I wanted to. We'll see. I kind of want to do it though. We'll try. We'll try at some point. If you have any preferences, like if you're someone that's like a longtime viewer of my channel or have any interest in watching me stream, I would like to know maybe in the comments what you would like to see me stream the most. It would be fun to do a stream and actually get some people in here. I feel like until we get like a new Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia like game that like that whole community's on board with, it'll probably be a while till I get like a really big stream again. But it'd be fun just to like have people show up, even if it's a few people for whatever I decide to stream. But those were the days, man. Opera Omnia, those were the days. I do miss it. There hasn't been another game like it. I would call it easily the best gacha I've ever played. And the sad part is the reason that made it so good was how free-to-play friendly it was, but ultimately that was probably part of the downfall, is it didn't make enough money because it was too good to the players, which I hate to say that because I love how good it was to the players. But it is what it is. So yeah, there we go. Tech Boo taking no damage from Final Form Frieza. All of his damage reduction, he's fine. We got the big blow up here from the STR Boo 5 million. I mean, his damage is okay, but I do like the orb changing from him. And definitely, like, for this mission, like, he's very serviceable here. Like, he's definitely, like, a good pick for this team. You know, as long as he doesn't instantly get killed, you're a good unit for the team, right? All right, so this turn, you know, we get a little bit worried here because we have that Int Kid Boo on the end. Realistically, I should have put him in the middle slot. But I would rather risk the damage than to keep him on rotation, right? Because that Int Kid Boo, to be honest, even on Easy A wasn't that impressive. Like, so he's a unit that we're pretty much just, we have to wait on a Super Easy A for him to be good. Which he's probably going to be still a ways away from a Super Easy A because there's so many, like, old Dokkan Fests that probably need to happen first. They're definitely not going in order, but I feel like they've hit up the boost stuff pretty hard, so it's going to be a while. You know, the next time we would look at him maybe getting a Super Easy, it'd have to be some type of really big time boost celebration, and I feel like we're not going to get one for a while because they just hit Boo Saga really hard. Tanabata, I don't think has a chance to be Boo Saga. Yeah, he's only hitting 3 million, and he's probably going to take damage from normals even on this phase of Frieza. Let's see. Yeah, 60k normals from, like, what, 2 phases away from the last phase of yeah, because I think we still have full power Frieza and golden Frieza yet. So, yeah, he's not good. Not good. But, yeah, people have been speculating for Tanabata already. I think the 2 most common ideas I've been hearing is, what, Tournament of Power, and then some people were saying Namek Saga just because Purunga was on, like, because they announced that they're going to do, like, a live stream for it or something. Or do like a posting for it, and they had Purunga on it. But I definitely don't think that means Namek Saga. There's definitely enough that they could, like Namek Saga needs it, and we just got like all this Ginyu stuff. So if it was, I would not be surprised. But I don't think Tanabata's Namek Saga because of Purunga, it probably just means, well, it doesn't have to mean anything, right? Because they can just slap a character on an announcement, doesn't matter. But what's probably going to be more likely is that there will be Purunga Dragon Balls during the celebration, which is totally normal, right? So I don't think that necessarily correlates. I do think it's more likely to be Tournament of Power stuff because people have pointed out that there are legendary Frieza event missions with those types of categories related to like Universal Survival Saga, Universe 6, stuff like that. So I think that's probably more likely. A lot of people have been going to like UI Goku and Hit or Ga Goku and Hit or Kaioken Goku and some other TOP character. Jiren, I think, was the other one. UI Goku and Jiren, right? So I think that's a lot more likely, and I feel like Tech LR Jiren, it would be a really good time to Easy A him. He could be a really good major celebration Easy A. So I definitely think, and who, you know what? Let's just throw logic out the window and let's super Easy A STR Jiren, even though he's like a somewhat more modern Easy A. He was so bad on release. Like, let's just super Easy A that guy because Jiren is so bad. Oh, so bad. All right, here goes STR Boo, by the way. And we are on the full power Frieza, so this is the second to last phase. This phase right here, I am super worried. Int Kid Boo cannot handle those attacks on the end, even if they're normals. Like, I am super worried here. So I'm definitely contemplating item. I thought about using Int Boo's Ghost Usher, but the thing with his Ghost Usher is his Ghost Usher and normal Ghost Usher count as different delays. Because, like, you guys know, if you've been a long time player, that you can't Ghost Usher 2 turns in a row. But what you can do is you can actually use Boo's active skill back to back and it will work. And you could back it up with another Ghost Usher. So you can do 3 turns in a row and it will work as long as it's not back to back Ghost Usher items. So I decide to go and really focus on doing like a triple Ghost Usher type of tactic during the last phase. And so I did opt to just use 1 Whis and hope that that was enough. Now, this is still a very, very risky turn because that Int Kid Boo, even with 40% damage reduction, is still like asking to be creamed. So we will see what kind of damage Int Kid Boo takes here. It will not be pretty. Tech Boo, though, looking pretty good here. I like the Tech Exchange Boo. I think he's very good. I love units that are hitting for 15 to 20 mil with a bunch of damage reduction. How can you not like that, right? So yeah, topping out here at 4.25 million. Terrible attack stat. He's got like no defense to his name. Even after supering, still pathetic amounts of... Yeah, still 20k normals after all of that. So we got... That's 20k normals, by the way, with a Whis-on. So we had 40% damage reduction. He was still taking 20k normals. So we got lucky that we didn't get supered there. The nice thing with this Boo team, which I know other content creators have pointed out, but if you don't get one shot, you heal all the way back pretty dang quick. So it is really easy to recover, provided you don't die. Getting supered right here on Int Boo, we're completely fine because my boy's been stacking the whole fight. I don't know if I checked his defense, but he's got to be well over 1 million defense here, I would assume. Or at least around 1 million defense. So, yeah, he's going to be good here. We're going to take the double super. I think this is going to take him out. And then we've got our final phase of Golden Frieza coming up here. Yep, so we're out here. So now... This is why Int Boo's so good, and this is why Int Boo's going to age well. You can run the Int Boo leader, and you're going to get like this double to triple Ghost Usher if you're willing to use items. But yeah, we're just going to Ghost Usher him out. Just take our free turn here. And we're going to get all the candy to heal too, which we don't need at this moment, but that's whatever. Now, this is a situation if the STR orbs were good, you can put STR Fat Boo in slot 1, and then you can still Ghost Usher. Don't have to worry about STR Boo getting hit. And then keep whichever Boo you want on rotation, but you've got the Ghost Usher working here. So now you can play more offensively if you want to like put certain units on rotation. Because we know, because we've been riding Int Fat Boo on rotation this whole time, we're guaranteed to get him back-to-back turns here, right? So here goes STR Boo at a 6 mil attack stat. It's modest, you know, for what he is. Mainly a support unit with the orb changing. And he's going to double Angry Explosion. That's fine. We'll take that. So you can see we got 2 bars off of Frieza. Not the craziest, but we got some damage down. I think Physical Kid Boo is going to go crazy here. But you can see, look at the millions of attacks in slot 3. It's like, yep, we're going we're going to just do the Boo Ghost Usher again. And you can see it works. You can do it back to back. Like I said, normal Ghost Usher, you can't do that back to back turns. But this we can do, which is why Int Boo's crazy. So yeah, and then I think physical Kid Boo is going to get a lot of damage here because he's type advantage. Especially if we crit and he's doing like a 15 to 20 mil attack stat. Really hoping for an additional from him. He's going to put out some big damage. These super easies are crazy because they all hit in like the 15 to 20 plus mil attack range. Like they can be like some of the hardest hitting units in the game. Yeah, here he is at 13.7. And that's like without additional support, right? And then 3.1 for this Joker. Terrible unit, right? But look at that. Just through the 2 Ghost Ushers, we've got the last phase, what, over halfway dead. So now it's like, all right, well, we still have Ghost Usher items, so let's do an actual Ghost Usher now. And we have now Ghost Ushered 3 turns in a row. So it's like, you can do some really hard fights. I think what this Int Boo is going to allow you to do is to do stuff like shenanigans like this where you can maybe carry some floaters that aren't good enough defensively for the fight. But if you can get them to the final phase and take your 3 to 4 Ghost Ushers or whatever, you can really, cheese some fights with this. And this is why, like, we know this Int Boo is going to age really well because some of the best aging units in the game have been stackers already. But the other thing this guy has, that Ghost Usher is one of the better aging mechanics in the game. It's why even to this day, we can still use Tech Androids and AGL PyCon in fights, right? And actually, I did get it done, yeah. So a hard fight that I did not record for this Legendary Frieza event was the Otherworld Warrior mission. It's very, very hard, but I used AGL PyCon on that, and he helped get me through it. So really, really old units that have built-in Ghost Usher actually age well because the Ghost Usher helps your whole team and it helps hide them, even if it's only for 1 turn, because with how strong these units are hitting, the fights don't necessarily go that long. And there you go. Just like that, Int Frieza's out of there. He never got to attack us. We took 3 full clean rounds at him and just killed him without even getting touched. So there you go, guys. That is my Storied figures and Boo Saga. You can see 2 missions cleared all at once. So anyways, let me know what you think of this Legendary Frieza fight. Let me know if you tried a similar strat. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.